All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to La Prinzo Wealth Academy. Today, our topic is going to be how to trade breakout with a trend using a trend line. How to trade breakout using a trend line. If you are watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, click on the notification bell because when I post videos like this, if you have clicked that bell, you'll be notified because I am going to be giving you tips on how to trade Forex professionally. All right, so let's get started. The topic is how to trade breakout using trend line. That is a very, very important topic that if you master how to trade breakout, this is for, I'm going to use volatility indices to make this illustration. So let's get started. Now, this is a plain chart. I'm not using any indicator. Let me remove all these things that are here. Remove everything. All right. So I'm going to analyze this market. Then we're going to see how we can identify breakout trades and how to trade them when we see such opportunities. Okay, first of all, the first thing you want to do is to take your phone or your laptop. I mean your daily, your time frame. Trying to say time frame. Let your time frame start with at least daily time frame. All right. Now let's see how this market is. What it is. But this market looks like an uptrend. An uptrend pulling back. Uptrend pulling back. We're going to use trend line to analyze this market. It's an uptrend pulling back. Now, how do you know when to sell? Because it looks like the market is about to sell, though there's a very strong push from here. All right. But with this trend line, we see that the market is still an uptrend. So if the market has to come down, it has to be a sell. Let me also use this. This looks like also a double top. A double top. But for this sell to be a confirmed sell, the market has to break through this particular trend line. For this market to be a confirmed sell, all right, to the downside, let me do, for this sell to be valid enough, the market has to go this particular trend line has to be broken. That's when we talk about breakout and retest. It has to get broken like this. All right, because now it still looks like a buy. We are talking about breakout, how to trade a breakout strategy using trend line. The market has to come down like this. All right, it has to come down like this. Come in, then to come up, most likely. All right, then it will give you a push down. If you see a breakout like this from especially higher time for like 4 hours, daily 4 hours, that means that this market is going to be going to the downside. So let's watch out this market to break out this trend line before we conclude that the market is indeed, because there is a very strong push here, and this is on a trend line. After the push, you go to a very strong zone, and it formed a double top here. But then we cannot, if somebody wanted to trade this trade, is when the market is on this top. Maybe you can scalp and get out quickly. All right, you can scalp and get out quickly. So right now the market is still, in my own opinion, is still bullish because of what? The push that happened on this trend line is still very, very bullish. We cannot conclude that the market has is a downtrend. So let us allow the market to at least break through this. I'm using daily time frame to analyze market. let it break through this trend line, and they give us a breakout and retest, then we know that the market is about to go to the downside. So I'm going to use another illustration to give you how breakout works, breakout and retest strategy works. So let me delete this one. Now, if you look at this particular trend here, look at what happened here. This was, market was going up, but it started doing pullback here. This was a pullback. Now, how do you know when to get on board on this kind of up movement? If you see something like this, first you need to do is to come here, all right? You map up your trend line like this. Market was once coming down. Now, how do you join this particular movement that is you're seeing like this? That's what I want to show you now, how to identify this. Whenever you see a market like this coming down and you want to know when the market to start buying, that is to trade the breakout. Breakout from what? The buying. Breakout meaning market is buying, market was selling, and now the market is trying to change a direction to the opposite. Now buying. When do you buy? When are you going to know that the market is buying? Very simple. If you see a break, if you see market like this, make sure you use your higher time frame like daily or 4 hours to see that movement. Let me lower the. Okay, look at here. It was a 4 hour. I used daily time frame to map out, but you see what happened when you see something like this happen like this. As the market was coming down, what you need to do is after this first touch, the second touch, you put your trend line. You may be even selling all the way down here. But once you see that your trend line is being broken, like here, this point, let me zoom it a little bit. This point where the breakout happened, all right? This is where you are supposed to jump on board on a buy because of what? It has broken the initial sell that was happening. Look at the initial sell. There was a massive sell from here. Those who jump on this trade must have even made good money from this particular movement. But as the market was coming down, you put your trend line and watch out for a breakout. Breakout and retest your trend line. Then you know that the market. Remember, when you are breaking, when you are watching the market to break out, do not enter with 4 hours time frame. That time you can go back to even 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Let's see that particular area that the breakout really happened. Let's see. Okay, that is it. You see, this was your trend line, all right? Now, the market broke through this trend line. When you are supposed to take this trade is from here, all right? This is when you are supposed to take this trade either from here or this particular point. This is where this is even more valid because you can measure it from all the way down here. All right. So always wait for the market to break out from the original trend that was happening. Once it breaks out from the original trend that is happening, it gives a retest, then you may be looking for a buy opportunity. And when you're looking for a buy opportunity, go down to a lower time frame to give you an entry. Even that lower time frame, you must make sure that, like now, look at a small trend happened there again. You can even put your trend line again, all right? Another trend line to allow, if you see this happen again, after this particular trend that happened, if you see something like this happen again, still draw trend line like this to ensure that the market, of course, because it can still be doing this touching, come all the way down. But now, the ideal place to place this trade is after it broke through this particular small trend and retest, like here now, right? This is another good point to take this trade. So always watch out for this. Whenever you see something like this, like now, look at it here, even here too. When you see something like this, you wait for a breakout of this trend to happen. All right. So this is how you trade. Let us look for another market to analyze how this breakout strategy works. This is using trend line. Let me give you this market. We are going to wait for this market to break through this trend line before we can think about selling. Though even if it looks like a sell here, you've seen that the market is there is a strong movement here. This is 4 hours time frame. The movement from here was very strong. So to avoid any issue, we need to allow this trend line to be broken. Let me show you V25S. I'm on this trade and I'm already in profit. Yesterday, I was analyzing this market and I showed on my video why I actually took this trade. The reason why I took this trade is that the market showed me a trend. All right. The market showed me a trend. It does lower low and lower highs. And I took my trade from here. Though, when it got to this point, I took partial profit here. The reason I did that was because of this initial movement. You see? But the ideal place for you to jump on this trade is now, if the market, now that it has broken this small trend that happened, this small up movement that happened, right? You are going to allow the price to come back for a retest. If this price come back to retest this trend line, you can sell this market, but don't sell with a higher time frame. You can be watching this time frame with smaller time frame. You can watch with the higher time frame, but once it is close to the trend line, go to a lower time frame, and then you look for sell opportunity with like a candlestick pattern, bearish engulfing, pin bar, hammer, whatever candlestick formations you know that is red candlestick, and then you take your sell. You see, this kind of market now it is looking like a downtrend because of what? The market has started forming lower lows and lower highs. All right. So this is how you trade the breakout. Like here, let me show you another example on how to jump on board on the trending, on the breakout. Look at this market here too. There was a trend down here. Market was trending lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high until it broke out from here. Let me zoom it out again. Until it broke out from here. Once the price break out from this particular your trend line here and come back for a retest. Let me zoom up again. Look at the retest here. It broke through this, it broke out of this trend line, came back for a retest. This was the right place to jump on board, but not with a higher time frame. If you are doing this thing, you need to know that jumping on board on the trade requires you to come with join with the lower time frame so that your stop loss will not be too high. So this is how you jump on board on the trending market. For this, it has broken this particular small trend line. We are waiting for those who want to enter now. Wait, don't jump on board now. It's late for you to jump on board. Allow the price to come back. It will come back to retest most of the time. Here, even if it's not here, but it may come back to retest this trend line. But if you break through this trend line, all right, and come back for a retest, and then give you a bullish confirmation, it means that the market has not already, it has not made up its mind to go down. But as far as this trend line is concerned, here is a sell opportunity for now until this trend line is broken and have a retest on it before you can say, okay, maybe the market is not ready to go down yet. But for now, we are expecting the price to go down. But for those of us who are not yet in the market, we have to wait. When you see an opportunity like this, don't jump on board because you see market going down. A lot of people make that mistake. I used to make that mistake. Market is selling, market is selling. You jump on board. You are jumping on board when people have already made money. You are supposed to jump on board here, maybe here, all right? Or allow it to break this trend line. If you want to trade the breaker, allow it to break for a retest. Then you jump on board. Not now that it's here now. It's late for you to jump on board. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. If you are getting what I'm saying, can you type 111? If you are getting what I'm saying, can you type 111? If you're understanding me, Those of you are getting what I'm saying, can you type 111? Okay. All right. So what I'm explaining so far is on how to trade in a trending, how to trade breakout. Always allow a retest to happen before you jump on board. Okay, good, good. Always, this can apply to Forex, it can apply to indices, it can apply to any kind of market. Always allow the market to break out of the trend and then a retest should happen. Don't jump on board. If you allow this market to come back here and sell and do a retest, then you see a confirmation candlestick could be a red candlestick, those kind of candlestick formation. If it happens, then you jump on board and then ride the trend, put a stop loss above your entry. If you come back to test here, all right, you sell here, once it give you a candlestick formation like red candlestick, maybe bearish engulfing, something like this, but not with a 4 hours time frame. You could go back to a smaller time frame, like 15 minutes, to jump on board. For instance, now, let me just give you, for instance, like this. This was the best time. Okay, if you look at it here with the lower time frame, it actually came back to test this trend line that was broken with the lower time frame. Let me take it to 4. That's why it is good to enter with it. Check your market with lower time frame. See, this is our small trend line that I drew to ensure that we don't get cut off from here, whether market can continue to keep going up. So now this market broke through this trend line. How do you get on board when you are using a lower time frame? Let me show you. You can see that with the lower time frame, you would have joined this market from here. Look at, because the price actually broke through the trend line and came back for a retest. So you would have entered a trend as it is coming down here, all the way down here. So always allow a retest to happen. Do not just enter market like that. So let me just see if I will see. Let's see if we can do this in the currency pairs. Let's see if we can have this analysis with the currency pair. All right, now, if you look at this, this is gold, all right? This is gold. These markets play almost the same role, the same pattern, or they play almost the same pattern. Now, if you look at gold here, gold is on what? It has gotten to a place where it's usually turned. Yeah, this is almost the turning point for gold. Now, I drew this trend line right now. This trend line is on now. When would this buy be valid for me? It is when this gold is going to break through this trend line. All right, it's going to break this trend line and then come back for a retest. Then you can say, okay, maybe the next zone is going to be here. Same thing with what happened here. This was a trend line. It broke through the trend line. It broke through, it came back for the test. It moved down a little bit before coming to this level again. So breakout and retest strategy is very, very important. Always wait for a retest before you jump on board on a trending, when you are using a trend line. Don't just jump on the market because you see the market going down. No, let it be that there is a retest that happened. Let's see if we can take another example, V75S. These are indices. Let me see what I can have. Okay, like now, this market is on a very tight zone. This market is on a very tight zone. Now, for you to buy this market, I want to give one example. For you to buy this market, this is daily time frame. For you to buy this market, you need to draw a trend line like this. Put a trend line like this here. All right. Now, you are going to wait for this price, this market. This play looks like a zone that market may turn, but the way it has touched this zone multiple times, it may break through this zone. If you break through this zone, allow it to retest back to this zone before you sell. But if it does not break through this zone, what you'll be looking at for now is a retest, is to break out from this trend line. This particular movement here, for this buy to happen, for me to have a confidence to buy this market, I have to wait for the market to break through this trend line, all right? And then it come back for a retest. Then I'll say, okay, the market, because this is a down movement. You can see that market will have been doing lower lows and lower highs. It's a down movement. Though it's getting the down, the sellers are getting weak as it's approaching this particular very strong zone. But if you want to wait for the buy, once the price got to this point, all right, it has to break this particular trend line and give you a retest. Then you now know that the market may likely go to the upside. So that is how you look out for breakout and retest strategy to jump on board. If you were following this market from the down, this is when you are supposed to be taking your trade, like here. After the market touched this trend line, gives you a candlestick formation, all right? Bearish, you are not going to be watching it 4 hours time frame at that time. You see, like now. This was the first touch. This was the second touch. After the second touch happened, what do? You come back and you see something like this. You know that the market may likely go down. This was a confirmation candlestick. If you are using 1 hour time frame, would have ride on the trend all the way down here. But it's already late for you to sell. It's already late for you to sell right now because anything can happen. This may look like a zone, but for the buy also to be valid, except you just want to scalp around and take your profit around here and get out. If you see a bullish candlestick, all right? If you see bullish movement here, if you see bullish movement here, like the way it happened here, maybe you just want to scalp around. You can scalp, of course, around and maybe take your profits close to this line and get out. Otherwise, if you want to really be on the ride in a trendy market, you need to allow this zone, this trend line to be broken because it may get here and still come down again. It may get to this trend line, all right, and still come down again and break this line. So for the buy to be happening, it has to break through here. For this sell right now to even be valid for me, it has to break through this trend, this particular line, and come back for a retest. Then you know that the trend may likely. Let's look at weekly. Okay, daily, still daily, and see how the daily. It may get all the way down here, but then let us wait for a retest to happen here. Let it break through this line, retest down here, then we know that the market may likely go to the upside. But for now, the market looks like sellers are still there, but they are on a zone. No need for you to sell again. If you have been selling from here, that is a good one. But here it's too late for you to jump on the board for a sell. Let's wait for this market to either break through this trend line, give us a retest, and then we know that the market may likely come to this up again. You can hold it till it gets to this point. That's how we trade this Deriv indices. So guys, I don't know if you guys any a question. Is there any question that you want to ask? Because I've explained something and I want you to ask a question. Is there any question that you have, you want to ask? I've showed you 3 illustrations on how the breakout works. This one also, we expected the price to come down here and break this zone. Otherwise, if it comes down here and give us a formation, a kind of bullish engulfing formation, we can buy. We can still buy and maybe take profit here. We can still buy, but for now, the market is still showing strength of buyers, very strong buyers strength. Very, very strong. For even the buy from here, if the buyer, if you still have to buy from this market, you have to buy this market right now, it has to still break this trend line, this small trend that has happened, it has to break it again for the buys to keep going up. In fact, break this trend line, even break this particular zone for buys to continue. So that's how you understand how to use trend lines to draw, to map out the places to trade. All right, is there any person, is there any, say, sir, what if it is a false breakout? If it is a false breakout, you're going to know that if it is a false breakout, it will immediately, like now, if, for instance, let me use this, if this market break, all right, immediately come up. If it breaks and start with force coming up immediately, you know that it is a false breakout. But if it's not, if it is a real breakout, it will come down here, break the line, come for a retest, and you see sign of coming down again. That is the real breakout. But false breakout will just keep going up. After breaking it, it will just come up false with speed coming up. This place, we should watch out for this particular place. Is a very strong for this V75 1S. These are very, very good markets to trade. If you're not trading this market, I want to encourage you to trade them because they are very, very trendy market. You can make a lot of money with this market because they can trend for a long time, meaning you can come with small money and make lots of money with them because of how they trend. Once you know how to jump on board, you work on your psychology, it will really help. Please, I'm confused switching from different time frame. Second, is it? Yes, there must be a retest. There must be a retest. There must be a retest. You must allow a retest to happen. Switching from different time frame to different time frame is the best way to analyze market. You don't analyze market with just one time frame. Somebody say, would there be a possibility? Are there possibilities where there will be breakout without a retest? Sometimes breakout happen without retesting and it keep going down. It's very rare, but most of the time, when a breakout happen, it comes back for a retest. Like now, if this place market, okay, let me show one example. Yeah. Look at this particular trend line broken. Let me show you with a smaller time frame. Look at when it broke through here, it came back for a retest. You see, this retest doesn't mean that it will be on the straight line. No, it came back for a retest on this trend line, this one I drew before market started coming down again. So most of the time, market always do a retest before going to the direction it's going to. It doesn't just go straight like that. If it breaks a trend line, it will come back for a retest. So this market keep coming down after that retest. So it may come back to even this place again. It may still come back down here. That is when new people will enter. So if you're holding this market, you can hold it all the way down here. All the way down here. It may get all to that level. Yes, it may get to this zone, this place they are seeing, so it will get to this place. So if you are selling this market, you can hold it all the way down here. If you are not selling it, don't rush on the sell yet. Look for a retest, a pullback. All right? Look for a pullback to happen. Let the pullback happen with a smaller time frame. Let the pullback happen. It will happen to this place, but right now, let me see if we can even draw. Let the pullback happen to this level. Let's watch out for a pullback that will come all the way to this particular trend line. That is when the trade will be more valid for us to jump on board. But it has been coming down straight with 4 hours time frame, but pullback may likely happen. Come back to this trend line, then you know that the market may likely come down. It will give an opportunity for people who have not bought, who have not sold, to sell again. So from here, more people will jump on board and ride the market all the way down here and take their profit here. So guys, this is what I have to show you today. Our next class is going to be on Tuesday next week. I hope you enjoy the training. If you have not created an account with Deriv, I want to encourage you to trade with Deriv. It's one of the best brokers right now in the world. And the bit about Deriv is that they are the only people offering this particular indices. And indices are, for me, it's not easy. I just dropped the link again. If you have any issue concerning creating the account, let me know. I will guide you, put it through. I just dropped the link on the group, on the chat. Click on the link, create your account. Indices are more easier, in my own opinion, because of the fact that there is not like news when you are trading indices. So you can have peace of mind. They are always trending all the time. The market is trending if you are trading indices. So you have more peace of mind when you are trading with indices because of there is no news. Once you understand how to use trend line and using supply and demand zone without using indicator, you make money from these indices. Trust me, go and practice it and tell me if it is not working. What I have just showed you here, go and practice. Learn how to draw your trend lines. Just know how to draw your trend line. Go to higher time frame and see the direction of the market. Draw your trend lines with higher time frames, and you will see that the trend line strategy really, really works. So guys, if there is no question again, it means that we've come to the end of tonight's session. I'll see you again in my next class by next week, Tuesday, same time. Bye for now. For those of you who have not joined the mentorship class, our main mentorship class, you need to do so. Chat me up and get on board on the mentorship class so that you have access to all the materials, all the training videos, all the books, all the things you need, the tools you need to get started trading Forex from ABC of Forex. Some of you are still new. You get those things from the mentorship class. So I hope you enjoy this training. Please throw more light on the time frame. Victor, like I said before, you want to analyze the market, first start with the daily time frame. Look at this market here. This is V25S. I saw this market from the daily time frame perspective. All right, I drew my trend line from the daily time frame perspective. However, when I saw a small pushback here, I drew this line to allow that market to break out from that small buy. All right, so I bring it down to 4 hours time frame. However, when you want to join the market, you want to enter your trade, use even lower time frame like 5 minutes or 15 minutes IS to jump on board. Okay, the higher time frame gives you clarity, gives you the market structure, shows you how the market is right now, if it has structure of a buy or a sell. Guys, if you guys take this market seriously, I tell you the truth, you make money from this market. Take it seriously. Dollar is so high today. If you're making $1 a day, imagine you're making just $1 from trading. Maybe you are scalping. Let's say yesterday when I was doing that trading that day for yesterday, you saw the market and you jump on board. Those trades I have, I'm still in profit here right now. Still in profit in this trade, right up to now, I'm still in profit. I'm not closing the trade till you get to this place. I'm still in profit. So imagine you making even the least $1 every single day. You can imagine $1 every day. So take your trading seriously. If you have not funded your trading account, I want to encourage you to do so. Start trading. This is the best time to get involved in this Forex market. It's the best. I'm here with you. I'm not going to anywhere. We're going to be doing this twice weekly to put you through. All right. Learn as much as possible. You on your own, learn. Go to my channel. I post my videos on my YouTube channel. Go to my channel and watch more videos. Go to other people's channel too and watch, see how you can improve yourself on a daily basis. Don't just learn from me, learn from other people too. See whether what I'm teaching you is not what you see out there. Some of them may not even teach you the way I teach you. I'm telling you the truth. So go there and see how people are making money with trading. You can make the same money. Anything that is possible for all, it is possible. It is anything that is possible for one, it is possible for all. If there's any other person making money on Forex in this world, all right, tell yourself, I'm going to be number two. Don't give up on yourself. You may have some losses. It's normal to give up. It is very easy to give up, but don't give up on yourself. For me, I've told myself to never give up on Forex. Anyhow, I'm doing other things. I do some other marketing skills and all the rest, but Forex is something that I will never, never, never give up on. I will not stop trading until at old age when there is no time for me to start looking at the computer. You can even use your phone to analyze the market. Most of the time, I use my phone to analyze. It's easier for me on my phone. So let it be that you master phone and use phone to analyze your market. It's easier so that even if you're on the go, you can check your market and place a trade even on the go instead of relying on computer. I'm only using computer for training such as this. Otherwise, I don't use computer. I use phone to do anything I want to do to place a trade. So guys, I hope you enjoy this training. How many of you got value? How many of you got value? If you get value, can you type value? How many of you get value from this training? Did you learn something tonight? Again, read books every day. Read books to engage your mind because your mind is very important. When your mind is, the Bible says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. If you don't have the right mindset, you won't be able to, withstand the pressure of failure, withstand the pressure of negativity. There are some people around you that may not encourage you to do this business, but when you are reading constantly to engage your mind, I tell you the truth, you reap the benefit of keeping your mind in the right way. So go out there, learn every day, spend at least 1 hour every day to learn. Don't just practice. Learn and practice. Fund with real account. However small it is, fund your account. That trading with real account gives you the side. It helps you manage your emotions because when you are trading with demo, it doesn't affect your emotion. And trading is 80% emotional, 20% skill set. So once you learn to manage emotions, and then with the skill set you're learning here, you're good to go. So try trade real account also to manage your emotions. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see another day again. For next time, come on time. Most of you came very, very late. Next time, come on time so that you can enjoy this thing from the beginning. Learning is the secret. Keep on learning, keep on growing yourself every single day. I'll see you. Bye for now.